parents and caregivers. We welcome you to another episode of Parenting Chat, and we express our sincere appreciation to you for your encouragement, for viewing us, and of course, I believe, for practicing all that you are learning from this program. Thank you very much. In the last episode, we discussed the reality of cyberbullying, and I hope that we are all aware to our responsibilities of being there for our children and ensuring that they do not fall victim of predators and bullies. Today, we want to talk about perversion. The realities of our time are things we need to confront in order to be able to help our children. The world is waiting to pervert our children. What is perversion? Distortion, corruption of the original use of anything, like it's an abuse. This is the way things ought to be done. But perversion says no, do it the other way. And this is the bane of the world that we are in these evil days. So children must be enlightened. They need to be aware of a lot of things so that when they go out there, they will not be swayed by the lies that the devil is selling to the world. The knowledge they have from home, the understanding that they have gained, will help them to stand courageously, even in the face of any type of perversion. And I want to speak especially to parents whose children are in boarding school or are about going to boarding school, especially as another session will soon be starting. Like it or not, in boarding schools, there is a problem of LGBTQIA. Can you imagine that long, do I call it acronym or what? You know, in the past, we used to hear LGBT, just 4. Later, it became LGBTQ. The list is growing. Now it is LGBTQIA. It keeps growing, this evil of our world. Parents must have sound knowledge of all these things in order to be able to answer questions that come from their children. What is LGBTQ? L stands for lesbianism, which is 2 females being in a relationship, sexual relationship. We need to be blunt about it so that nothing will be sugar-coated and the children will be able to know and run away from this evil. They can easily be deceived if a child that is not aware of something, the first thing he or she hears about it is what he or she would believe. That is why parents must coach their children, train them, so that when they hear these things outside, they'll be able to say, no, I know the right thing. I cannot be deceived. So L stands for lesbianism, female relationships. G stands for gay. Gay is a general term, but usually it refers to male-male relationship, homosexuality. B means bisexual. So people will claim, I can relate with a fellow man like me and still relate with a lady, or vice versa. Bisexual. T means transgender. Somebody that has changed from the original gender to something else. Those who say, I'm a girl that wants to become a boy. Okay? LGBTQ. Q means queer, odd, strange. Somebody just comes with some funny idea. This is who I am. And the world is saying, yes, accept them. That's their inclination. That's the way God made them. It's not God that made them. It's the devil that is deceiving and destroying them. Okay? So LGBTQ I means intersex. Intersex means I do not belong to a particular gender. I am neither here nor there. I do not understand the basis that they stand on to say that. They just say they are somehow. They can't determine who they are. Okay? And the last one is asexual. Those are the ones who say, I have no sexual feeling, I have no sexual desire, I'm just there. All these things are abnormal. These are the evils of the end times, destructive tendencies that we must ensure that our children do not fall into. Many children, when they go into boarding school or when they travel abroad, due to some coercion by those, I don't know, maybe I would call them predators, they are forced into all these things. And that is the reason why one of the greatest favors we can do our children is to build their self-esteem, build their courage, build their capacity to say no to whatever they're not comfortable with. And this is the reason why we keep saying, to achieve all this, you must be there and spend a lot of time to train and to guide our children. They need us more than ever. The evils of the world are growing on a daily basis in all directions. Every imaginable and unimaginable evil in all areas of life, all manner of ideas, philosophies, evil doctrines are there, flying all around the world. Children need us. They must be prepared adequately before they leave the confines of the home so that the world will not swallow them up. My prayer always is that we will not know sorrow over our children, but we have a big role to play, and we must do the needful. We must do the needful. There are a lot of things that need to be done. We must be enlightened ourselves about all these evils so that we can sit our children down and let them know how this will surely confront them and the fact that they must never fall victim of them. So, parents, be awake to your responsibility. We are accountable to God Almighty who owns these children. And I pray that our account to God will not be with tears and sorrow. God bless you. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like. See you in the next episode. Thank you very much.